Have you heard about the dead internet theory? It's a really interesting theory that most of the people we interact with, or not people, most of who we interact with online are actually bots. They're not real people. And I believe it because I have to catch myself sometimes from like putting energy in comments that I see, or people post on my whatever, wherever I post, and it's something just really ridiculous. And I'm like, okay, are they just like trying to siphon energy from all of us with all these elaborate network of bots? I mean, we really need to get offline, like, and maybe we'll have help with that when whoever cuts the power off, whatever event happens that the power gets cut off and we're just left to sit with ourselves and our people in our immediate communities. I really wonder if this is some grand elaborate scheme that's gonna put us back in reconnection somehow, some way. But I don't know nothing.
I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but when I stumbled upon this dead internet theory, essentially where you have AI taking over the internet, and a lot of these people that you interact with on social media are not actually real people, but like a chat GPT AI person that you're talking to. And I'm saying it kind of makes sense. Um, I've been on pages sometimes and you just see the profile pictures and the comments and they're so generic and they're so robotic like. And it really does make you wonder, are most is the internet being taken over by AI? We're to the point now where people are developing YouTube videos that are AI, and a lot of people cannot decipher that it's not an actual real person and it's actually a AI generated video.
Like I'm fighting demons, and the demons be a 5'8" man that's not even their type. Like, be so for real.
I mean, at first glimpse, you may think that this is actually a child speaking, but this is actually an AI generated video. Like this stuff is getting real spooky. How advanced this technology is getting, and I would definitely be doing a follow up video talking about Chat GPT. But y'all got to stop telling Chat GPT y'all all y'all business. Chat GPT is not your personal diary.
As you can see, we have a special guest here with us today. My bitch, Catwoman.
The baddest bitch in Gotham.
It be the men dressed in black that got the most issues, like G.
Yes, girl.
Like, you're not mysterious. Nobody is curious in you.
All black with no motion.
Again, this is another example of an AI generated video. And I guarantee you, if you ask at least 10 people, I think you could fool at least half of them into thinking that this is actually a real person speaking in his videos. Again, this AI chat GPT stuff is getting very spooky.
So a lot of the division online in the comment sections are not even real people. They're bots. Look up dead internet theory. You think you talking to a black person saying, "Oh, fuck Hispanics." That's a bot. You think you talking to a person saying, "Oh, fuck blacks." That's a bot. The same shit they used to do in the neighborhoods. The police used to come to the hood and get the spray can and strike up in the enemy hood. Police was doing that shit. They doing that on the internet now.
It makes total sense. Just like the gentleman said, now they're using technology to divide people. No longer, again, do they need to go into certain hoods and send certain races in, maybe put up certain images or gang signs in certain areas. Now they can use the internet to try to divide people. And actually, when I was doing my research for this video, one thing stuck out to me, and that's the music industry. And how you have an artist and let's think of any popular artist, right? And they'll get thousands, I mean millions of views, tons of comments, right, on their profile pictures. They'll have an Instagram page with millions of followers, but then they go to sell a concert and they can't even sell out a 1,000 seat or 2,000 seat venue. You would think if you have millions of people liking your post, um, hundreds of thousands of comments with engagement, that you would easily be able to sell out a $2, $3, $4,000 venue. But yet you see in these entertainers having to cancel their tours due to low ticket sales, and it really makes you wonder, what's going on. Are we really talking to bots? Are we really talking to bots?
Right now, artists with millions of monthly listeners can't even sell 50 tickets to a show. You got TikTok videos with millions of views, but all the comments are clearly bots that are just spamming fire emojis. And Spotify playlist placements that boost your numbers for a few weeks with fake streams, and then as soon as you're off the playlist, those numbers tank. So what's actually going on? This all connects to the dead internet theory. This idea that most activity online isn't even humans at all. It's all bots and artificially manufactured engagement. And for music artists, here's why this matters. All the big numbers, the streams, the views, they might feel great, but not if they're not building real fans. And when it's time to sell tickets, move merch, and build a sustainable career, you're fucked. You're left with empty venues, unsold merch, and zero real connection or fan base. So your priority as an artist has to shift right now. Focus on these metrics only. Genuine comments, shares, and authentic DMs from real people. Because these are the things that can't be bought or faked. So stop chasing vanity numbers like streams and views and start building a real audience of human beings that'll actually show up live.
And again, this all ties back to this dead internet theory. And also, where you ever see some of these artists that come out of nowhere, you've never heard them doing any type of groundwork. You maybe even grew up in the same city, or maybe a state or two over, and you never heard of these artists, and then all of a sudden they just blow up and they're literally everywhere. And it really makes you think that this stuff is really manufactured in these record labels and Hollywood. They actually can choose who they want to be a star, promote them, and then use AI to make it seem like they pop and make it seem like they have motion. But in reality, they really don't. And what happens is the only way this gets exposed when it's time to try to go on tour, they never developed a real core fan base. It was all AI. It was all fake comments. It was all fake likes. It was all pretty much fake love. And that's why when these artists try to go on tour, and mind you, that's the way most artists make money, is touring, because they don't own their publishing, they don't own their masters. So the only real way for them to generate income for themselves is either doing like club appearances or touring. But if you never cultivated and built up a core fan base, you're essentially dead in the water.
Internet theory relies on the idea that the internet as we knew it died back in 2016, and since then everything we see online is artificially generated content created to gaslight the entire world. Now, when you first hear that, you might think it's just another conspiracy, which it is, but it is one that has some truth to it. Every day, the line between human creation and machine creation gets a little bit more blurred. Timothy Shoup from the Copenhagen Institute for Future Studies predicts that by 2026, 99% of the internet will be generated by artificial intelligence. And to give you an idea of this, take a look at ChatGPT. You can create a week's worth of blog or Twitter content in just 5 minutes. Now, imagine what that might look like in 5 years with just how fast things are upgrading. So no, the internet isn't dead yet, but there are some things we need to work out to prevent it from dying.
And also the dangers of ChatGPT, and I will be discussing this in another video, is really dumbing down society. Because you literally have children that are growing up on ChatGPT and actually using it for their schoolwork. So now they're really never learning the fundamentals. They're cheating and using ChatGPT, and this is actually creating to like a dumbification of society.
I don't know if y'all been seeing them extra hyper realistic AI videos of them people eating mukbangs, but I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Between that and the bots going back and forth with each other on Facebook and Instagram, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Social media, you had a great run, sister. But I don't think a lot of us are probably gonna be on here in the next couple of years. Like, AI is literally about to get so crazy, like, when it comes to the internet. Like, I want everybody to look up the dead internet theory, because I definitely think that that's gonna happen. Like, basically, the internet is basically gonna get consumed by a whole bunch of bots, and it's not gonna be any space for real people. So, you know what I'm saying? You better go run it up while you can, baby. Shout out to you. It was nice to know ya.
Let me know in the comments below, what do you believe about this dead internet theory? Do you just think it's some conspiracy, mumbo jumbo, or do you think it has some real validity? Let me know in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.